After pulling out of Vegas, we had to hit the first spot that we could stop to eat.
So we pulled into some little shithole for lunch. Kind of a weird place. I mean, it's out in the middle of nowhere, really, but my food wasn't that great.
After eating and hitting the road, that's when we started to see the coolest terrain that we'd seen yet.
After leaving Las Vegas, it must be uphill pretty quick because before we knew it, we stopped to take a piss and it was snowing and cold as shit.
Yeah, we had to get our hoodies on because it was getting pretty chilly. After driving most of the day, I think we put in about 8 or 9 hours. We ended up in Grand Junction.
We always talk about not wanting to stay in a hotel. We want to stay with other jarheads. We did reach out to see if anybody was interested in playing the game we're playing. I think we did have somebody later, but it didn't work, so.
We got a hotel room.
What?
My belt wore into my gut.
Oh.
I'm sitting there. I'll be right out. Alrighty.
How you doing today?
Good.
Good. Okay, and the last name?
Los, L-O-S-E.
All right. I knew a guy who had that last name. His name was James.
Oh, James.
He's
My
from
long lost-
Colorado.
Oh, alright. My long lost brother.
So, one night,
Yeah.
2 adults, no children or pets?
Nope.
Alrighty. And are you guys members of Choice Privilege earning points?
I am. I don't have my card, though.
Well, maybe I can look it up.
Yeah, sure.
And is the 570 area code number the right number?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And is it going to be credit or debit?
Credit.
Alright. And no pets?
None.
Just the
All
cat.
Right.
You know, we keep it in the suitcase.
As long as you just keep it zipped all night.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'll leave it out of the car, the cat.
And license plate?
8 Alpha Tango 755.
Perfect. Alrighty.
The dude that's checking us in, he's nuttier than squirrel shit. He's got some funny voice. Yeah. What can I eat?
Had a few beers. Called it a night.
We're at the Econo Lodge in, I keep wanting to say Boulder, Colorado.
Boulder.
But we're in
Grand Junction.
Grand Junction. What is it, 127?
127.
127, there it
Right
is.
here. There we go. All
Switch
right.
key?
Yep.
Check out the digs. Nice.
Not bad.
Hey, it'll work.
Yeah,
It's warm here.
it is. Look at that license plate.
Oh, yeah.
End of day 5. We're here in Grand Junction,
Colorado.
grab yourself some beers, enjoying the evening by ourselves. That's cool because we did it last time and we found it to be alright. Got a little break from the action. Good night's sleep.
Yeah. Get my voice back too. I should be good by tomorrow, hopefully. Tomorrow, we want to get an early start, hopefully be in Denver by noon. That's it for now. Unless you got anything.
Nope.
No? In the morning, we're in it, back on the road.
See ya.
I wasn't recording, so we got to do it again.
For real?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, dude, holy fuck, man. Good morning, Grand Junction.
Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody to hook up with last night. We did put out the feelers and nobody hit us back. You know, we got up in the morning and it felt great. Left our room, went down the hall, and hit up the Continental Breakfast. Get our breakfast in us. I have some sort of muffin
We make fun of some people for a little while.
Just finished up breakfast. I'm about to hit the road. Heading into Denver. Gotta get a hold of Gallegos.
Still trying to get that figured out. Haven't heard anything from him yet, but hopefully we do. I hate to drive through and not have a stop for the next long while.
Yeah, we'll figure it out though.
Los decides that maybe we should get in touch with Gallegos
Who is in Colorado Springs, which is where we're heading.
to make sure everything's a go for tonight, because we hadn't talked to him.
So I don't have Kenny's phone number. I was only being in contact with him through Messenger. So while we were having breakfast, I decided I would try and give him a buzz, because this is the day we're supposed to be down there, and catch up with him, because we don't really know what's going on. We have no clue whether we're just having dinner with him, whether we're going to go spend the night at his house, hang out with the family, kids, all that bullshit. So we call him up, he answers. Awesome.
What are you up to?
What time are you guys gonna be down here? Renee and Tony canceled out.
Yeah, I know they did. That was,
Looking out for Sally's, whatever.
yeah, Sally's. Did you call them Sally's?
I just called them a bunch of little Sally's.
We're just talking along, and I was trying to get out of him what time he gets off work, so we know roughly what time to be there. I think I asked him probably 5 times, and I don't think he ever answers me once.
What time do you...
You're staying at down here? You guys have a hotel yet, or
No, we're just playing it by ear.
you're just playing it by ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what
You guys
time...
let me know where you are staying, and I can kind of plan to meet somewhere around there, and I'll just see you guys have a good Friday.
Alright, what time do you get off work?
Are you guys coming in from Denver, or what's up?
Yeah. What time do you get off work?
It's probably just be northern Colorado Springs, somewhere there.
Northern Colorado Springs. Hey, so what time do you get off work so we can try
30
and...
minutes longer. See, man, I should be off till around 6 o'clock. I do have to run a couple errands at work, though.
Alright, we'll see you around 5 then.
He just kept asking him, and he kept getting cut off. It was funny as hell.
However, Kenny, in your defense, you said that you can't hear too well on that messenger telephone, so.
You got shit to do? You got everything squared away?
Yeah.
You want to hammer down?
Sure. Might have somebody with Jason Bruce just south of Denver. Waiting to hear back from him. We got about, 4 hours to Denver?
Yeah.
We're like basically there. Another hour after that. So, it won't be so bad today.
Then we'll catch up with Kenny Gallegos for some dinner
And a nice tea.
and a nice tea.
We get back out on the road, sun shining, beautiful day.
Rolling through the Rockies, we have some of the best picturesque terrain around us.
These dudes were awesome. We're somewhere up the mountain. We ended up stopping for a piss break. A little souvenir shop, bathroom, rest area.
How you doing?
Pretty good. There's complimentary coffee back there.
Oh, thank you.
They ended up having free coffee.
Yeah, they want to get some coffee.
Can I grab a magnet?
Yes, sir. So where are we at? Eagle Valley?
A lot of realtors like to call this the Vail Valley because it sounds better, because Vail's only 30 miles.
Okay.
Technically, it's the Eagle Valley if you're looking on maps. Where are you from?
Detroit.
Oh, yeah. I grew up in Livonia.
Oh, okay.
I don't miss it back there. For the winter. We haven't had a lot of snow this year. The next day it was almost gone. The sun comes out in the wintertime here. Yeah, I came out here to visit a friend of mine. He had moved out in 1978, and a year later I was 27. It's easy when you're single. packed up my Camaro and said, I'm going to Colorado.
There you go.
So you hit Vail in about a half hour, and then you go over Vail Pass. You go over like 10-6, and then you come down, you go through the towns of Silverthorne, Dillon. You might want to stop by there, kind of nice little towns. And then you go up through the Eisenhower Tunnel, which is right there. I definitely wouldn't do it today, but you can drive over. That's a Continental Divide up there.
Is it a half hour out of the way to go the tanker route?
At least.
Is it?
And they've been having trouble up there today. That's why I wouldn't try it.
Well,
I just
thought it was pretty funny when I asked him what kind of problems they were having.
Trouble like how?
snow.
Oh.
Because that's even higher. I mean, that elevation's probably 11.6, 11 something, 11.3. It's way over 12,000 to go over the top. All right, guys.
Thanks.
This guy was pretty informative.
So once we got up into the Rockies and it was snowing and shit,
It was a good thing that we didn't end up taking the scenic route with all those problems they were having up there, because we were having problems of our own.
cocksuckers probably had to top off our fucking fluid.
Why is that shit so dirty?
Freezing up.
Oh, oh, is it? Oh, it's California and water for pressure.
Yeah, fucking that goddamn salt water from the fucking West Coast.
we realized that we're running the California rental car, just regular windshield washer fluid on it.
Made it hard as hell to see.
Shit, we're gonna have to get some fucking non-frozen stuff.
Our windows are freezing up like hell. We're trying to run the heat on them, all sorts of shit, but you know, the only thing that's going to help us out is getting to a gas station to get some of that 30 below shit.
Get some heat on there anyway. Didn't plan for that one, did we?
Nope. Oh, 10 degrees? Holy shit.
No wonder.
Yeah, we don't want to go over that fucking tunnel.
You wouldn't check them down. No. They're having problems right now. You're like, what kind of problems?
What kind of problems?
Right, like, what the fuck kind of problems could they be having up there?
Right. Should we get some real juice?
We get fucking jammed up in no one, I'll tell you.
Where's it at?
I'm guessing it's going to be that way, but it's a quarter mile.
We pass it?
I didn't see it. Oh, so we're supposed to go straight.
What the hell? There it is.
On our way there, right off the exit, we managed to get lost. That's another reason why we're not going to let Matt drive anymore.
How you like that one, buddy?
Matt's Flatlander driving, I guess, worked out all right, because we didn't wreck.
As we're coming into Denver,
Bruce gets a hold of us and tells us about a guy that he worked with overseas.
he was a translator that was attached to 1-3 with Jason Bruce. He's telling us where he's at, and we're telling him where we're at.
The dude was right along the way, so we hooked up with him.
That's great.
We pull into his parking lot at his office. It was pretty cool to meet this guy because, you know, this is another random person on the road.
I'm Mike Close.
Saber.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Matt, nice to meet you. Saber. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Pretty good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Fucking cold out here.
It is cold. It's pretty windy today. Hey.
He's cool as shit, and it was cold as shit. When we were standing there, it was kind of crazy. It was windier than hell. But once again, awesome to meet another guy on our journey.
What brought you guys to Denver?
We're just passing through.
Passing through?
Yeah, we're going down to Colorado Springs. We got a guy down there.
Nice.
You and Jason served together then?
Yes, we were deployed together.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, you were with 1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was attached. I was
Okay.
attached. I was working straight with Colonel.
And what was Jason's position when you were?
He was a gunny.
Was he?
Yeah. I'm still in contact with a few more guys. A couple of them are police officers, but they're back in Cali.
That's where we started. San Diego.
Gosh.
Oceanside.
Now we're working our way across.
You're going to Springs, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna stop in the Springs.
And then
Yes.
head back up to Grand Island, Nebraska.
Oh, nice. Land of corn. you know?
Nice. Is it really
Land of
nice or is
corn.
that sarcasm?
Yeah, it's land of corn.
we're gonna have a good party at Bruce's place. Do you know where he's from? Wabash, Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been out?
I have not.
All right.
No.
Well, grab a plane ticket.
When is that?
Well, that's shoot.
Thursday night.
Thursday night. So you're gonna have to call off Friday.
Next Thursday night?
No, this.
Oh, like this is.
You want me to be fired, dude? There's no way I can make it.
Well, I thought I'd try anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
geez.
Pull out the banner, let them sign it. Bam, we're on our way.
All right.
So,
Good to see you guys. Hey,
good meeting you.
thanks for stopping by.
All right. Thanks for having us stop by.
Thank you. Good to see you guys. All right.
Take care. Nice meeting
Safe
you.
trip.
We'll hear plenty of stories from Bruce
Absolutely.
when we get out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have more to talk about.
Good to see you guys.
Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice meeting
Have a
you.
good day.
We just met up with a guy here.
Saber.
Saber was,
Attached to 1-3.
yeah, I believe is an interpreter.
Yeah.
And some other things. We would have liked to bullshit with him a little longer. It's cold as balls out
cold,
there,
it's
windier than
windy.
hell. Even coming from back where we are, where it is cold as shit.
Yeah, well, it's just
This
so
is,
windy.
yeah, this is no different. It's still cold as shit.
Yeah.
On the road to Kenny G.
Colorado Springs. We're in Colorado Springs. About to pull up in here to Kenny Gallegos at the, what restaurant are we going to?
El Rey Taco.
El Rey Taco. Must be a local joint.
Must be. Assuming it's banging, that's why he wants to go there.
Yeah, that's what we do.
We do all the banging shit.
We do all the banging shit.
We're getting ready to pull up to the spot where Kenny's got set up for us to meet.
Obviously, my voice, I don't think has gotten much better, if any. It's just my throat.
Los ends up telling me he's got something that'll fix my sore throat.
I'm telling you, a shot of fucking 2-ball root oil will get you.
2 shot of what?
A shot of 2-ball root oil. You know the routine.
How's that?
We have a 2-ball root oil issue. For those of you who don't know what 2-ball root oil is, you can follow along and listen here. Matt don't know what it is either.
2-ball root oil.
What the fuck's 2-balled root oil?
2-ball.
2-ball.
2-ball. 2 balls.
Oh.
There's a fucking root that hangs out. It's kind of like a dick.
Oh. Oh, a shot of that'll fix my throat.
I like how you pulled that out.
Oh, I didn't pull anything out. So where can I get a 2-ball root oil?
Right out of the tap.
Where's the tap? Hey, if it'll fix me,
You'll take one.
I might. Well, you might be able to tell by the amount of Dash videos today that I did all the driving solely.
Matt doesn't normally do so much driving.
I actually put in a lot of driving.
I normally do the driving because he has so much fiddle fucking around to do in the car, whether it's with cameras, blah, 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 blah.
This year, because I wasn't doing any editing, I need to put in my share of drive time, and so that's what I did today.
Very proud he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a medal, certificate of completion.
1 day's driving.
A good job. Thank you, buddy.
That was awfully nice of him.
I do believe that was Colorado Springs, seeing Matt's all-day driver award that was in the back window, which really wasn't there. It was just a fucking joke.
He probably seen your award in the back window for
Driving all day?
yeah, your all-day driver award.
In 350 feet, the destination is on your left. 3878 Maceland Road.
Oh, straight in.
Arrived.
Oh, El Rey
Run
Del
that.
Taco.
Yeah, whoa. Run that Jimmy deep.
We pull into the parking lot, we see a car sitting there. Sure enough, it's Kenny.
Car. Oh, is that him?
Oh, snap.
He ambushed ambushes us. Christ, we didn't even get out of the car, and there he is. He's up on us. We can't even get good footage.
Fucking goddamn cigarette. Fucking pouch.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Not much, man. What's up, big man? Good, dude. How you guys been, man?
Good to see
Very
ya.
cool seeing you guys. Yeah. Sorry, dude. I figured we'd get a burrito and maybe go buy a gun after we're done, huh?
Oh, perfect.
Amen. That'll work. Hell, we stopped and bought some weed while we was here.
Yeah, good for you, dude. Let's go fucking eat, dude.
We got out, went in and had some food.
What's your gig?
Family guy, dude.
Yeah.
Wife, kids, yeah, dude. That's
How many kids?
12 and 19.
12 and 19?
Yeah, time flies, doesn't it? Yeah. I just picked a little hole in the wall place, dude. Me and my wife, we come here a lot.
That's my jam.
So,
I ended up going with the margaritas.
so what do you do?
Video production, camera work, and
Always a camera in your damn hand. That's for
Right.
damn sure, dude. Ever since I
Now
mean,
this.
now. Every training exercise, everything. Dude. You always had something, you know?
After we wrapped up our dinner and a bunch of good conversation with Kenny, it was time to keep moving. I really want to thank him for our dinner and drinks.
Tacos and margaritas. We had a bunch of them with Kenny.
As we're saying bye to him, we pull out our banner, throw it up on the trunk, and we're trying to find the Sharpie, but I was all buzzed up, and no, guess what? I didn't drive anymore.
I gave you the burger, didn't I? No, I gave it to you.
No, you didn't. No, that was
I am drunk, see?
Yeah? Holy fuck. You alright? Margaritas kind of hit you there.
Sign that bitch right across the bottom.
Yeah,
plain,
no.
plain as day so everybody can read your name.
Good to go. I'll print it out too. Kenny G. There you go. Alright, you turds. Yeah. Alright, brother. Good seeing you.
You too, Kenny?
All right, appreciate it, man. Good
Take
seeing
care,
you.
man.
Good seeing you.
Yeah. You guys know where you're going from here?
It was great seeing Kenny. He was our only guy in Colorado. Since we weren't going to be staying with Kenny that night, we decided to put another hour of drive time in to get closer to our next stop. Once again, we're pretty smoked. It's been a long day of driving. This guy.
When we got back to the hotel that night,
We finally had a chance to enjoy these brownies that we picked up in Denver.
we decided we were gonna film our experience that we had with them.
So we stopped at a dispensary today.
And we picked up some products. We had brownies with nuts in them, which I thought the brownie itself was pretty good. I bought one of these Love's Oven, 100 milligrams for $20. And they charged me $4.45 in tax.
Oh, there it goes.
Our salesman at the dispensary there in Denver had us convinced that these were the strongest things that we could possibly eat. So he tells us, well, we better start off with half of one. That's what we did.
I think he's fucking nuts. He said he eats 4
4 to get going for the whole day.
and then goes to work. Smells good as shit. Oh, it even had nuts in it.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Disclaimer. Yes.
Get the timer going. 10:30.
Throw some music on that.
What?
One of them. Your phone.
No.
Can you?
But yeah.
We're partying now. So what are we in now?
20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll call it 20.
I'm not feeling it.
No. I'm feeling a little bit of beer, maybe I'm drinking, and being tired. At 30 minutes, we'll probably determine that we're going to eat the other half of the
Right.
brownie. Fruity Pebble strain,
Yeah.
by the way. That's the ones we have. See you in 10. Actually, we're hoping that we would have some sort of wild ride on this little experiment. Well,
You feeling it?
my back's sore.
What's that mean?
I'm just reporting what's happening.
I can't say definitively feel something.
And the guy did say it takes 30 to 35 minutes to go into your system.
Cheers. I'm doing the other one.
Me 3. Give her a go. I've met some people that can make some really good brownies.
I mean, it tastes good.
Yeah. So we're 1 down, 30 minutes in. These come with 10 of them.
10 brownies in them. If we're lucky, we'll have half of those eaten tonight.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, how do you feel about it? God damn. Fucking fat kid in the big hotel. You want a handful of that? You go.
No. I'll do one.
One.
Or two. There you go.
As I sit here, I can feel like, you know, like my eyes drying out a little bit.
Yeah. It is late.
Obviously, there's some sort of effect, but at this point, I think it's more sleep deprivation and a couple beers. 35 minutes. So right around now, the second half should be starting to kick in.
Yep, I feel it. Just kicked in. Right. I'm fucked up.
Right about now. I wouldn't say I got the munchies because I'm eating. I'm eating because I'm fat and hungry. I can feel a little bit in there for sure. A little bit. Not a whole lot. But
yeah. So that's a wrap on the brownie.
Head east on 9th Street.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll see you in the morning.
See ya.
I'm not even sure if it really kicked in.
Dan Ardner's Home Services. Big donor of ours. Little shout out to you, Danny. 2-ball root oil. 2 balls from a root. Simple as that.